fucking thing I ever heard.
Hello, how's it going, everybody? Let's go with good morning. Why not? God, I remember I used to say good morning. Jesus. Ah, how things change. Oh, good morning. How's it going? No, Twitch, I am not buying tickets to TwitchCon Europe. Please don't ask me. Hey, Nicola. How you doing? No, I doubt I could afford the ticket, let alone the ticket to fly to Europe. Mark, congratulations on your early bird. Mew, congratulations on your expensive firster early bird. How you guys doing? How is everything today with you all? I am fully fed and watered. Holy cow! I'm glad I did not have the sound on for you guys because that was loud. Trying to get the game set up. Oh, I have been muted for a very long time. I muted when the goddamn dog started barking, and I have been talking ever since. And I don't remember when that was. God damn it, maybe. Blaming her for all this. So I can try to summarize what I said. I think it was around $1,500 for the two of us round trip to Europe for our honeymoon. That was 7 years ago. So Toronto to Amsterdam, 1,400 round trip for what, one person? Yeah, okay, that makes sense. And we went through. Well, I mean, yeah, it's always cheaper if you do more stops. And Mew, I swear you told me not too long ago that you had too many animals. So why are you trying to get more? If I had this on, you guys would be able to tell me when I was muted. Perfect. Because you'd see me talking and you wouldn't hear anything. It'd be obvious. My natural blonde. I'm not blonde. This is gray. This doesn't show very well. I was blonde when I was a child. As I got older, it turned brown, and as I got even older, it's turned gray. I wonder if it looks different. Yeah, some guy would come by frequently. There, how's that?
Persephone.
Some guy
What
would
the
come
hell
by
kind of name
frequently
is
and say, "Oh, the
Persephone?
blonde looks really good on you," and I'd be. He kept on doing it every single time he'd come by, and it was like, Jesus fucking Christ, guy! I don't know how many times I got to tell you I'm not blonde. And I'd show him the same thing I just showed you. It's gray. So, how you doing, Persephone? How's it going? I don't remember his name. I don't remember his name. I just remember it driving me crazy because it got like at first it started out as this whole "let me just correct you here, I'm not blonde," and then it turned into this. Every single time he comes by, he's going to say, "Oh, the blonde looks good on you," and he would say that every time, like the same way. The blonde looks good on you. The blonde. And I'm like, I'm not fucking blonde, dude. It was one of the most irritating trolls I've been through. Can't wait to shave it off. Kayla, for real. How you doing? I am so sick and tired of all of it. I don't know if I'm going to do the shaving thing next year because I don't know. We'll see how this year goes. I'm still concerned that nobody's going to show up. So, you know how I am. Am I ready for more salt and pepper? I mean, it's mostly salt. I still don't see the blonde that you guys are talking about. It seriously still looks gray to me. Whatever. On the face, got a little of it. You can kind of see it down here where it's like kind of hidden from the light. Like here, if I do this, let me see. You can see little streaks here and there. I just don't like having this light on unless I really need it. Yeah, there are definitely a few gray pieces here and there. Black blue versus yellow gold dress thing. Could be. I posted a picture in Discord of the boy grabbing my beard. You can see some gray in there. Thank you, Kayla. It's definitely not blonde. The green of the green screen makes it look yellowy. Well, that's why I did this. Like here. That's why I can, I can turn this off for a second. Show you guys. It is definitely not blonde. It's a mess is what it is. It's a goddamn disaster. Hey Tanga, how you doing? I mean, it can look whatever, Nicola. It's not. I don't know what to tell you, man. It's gray as shit. I don't know what to tell you. It can look whatever it can to you, but I'm telling you what it is and what it isn't. No, I know. I'm just saying you can look like whatever. I'm just telling you what it is and what it isn't. And it isn't blonde. Uh Mark your calendars, guys. March 23rd. We cut it all off. March 23rd, everything goes the fuck away. Can't wait. Can't come soon enough. Every time I pick up the boy, he grabs a fistful of beard. Every day I gotta fucking clean my mustache 900 times to get all the food out of it. The hair on the head, too, man. I end up wearing a hat more often than not just to keep it out of my goddamn. Yeah, I hate it. It's too hot. It's making me cranky. Oh, yeah. No, I believe it. I believe it. Have I ever heard of a comb or a brush? Yeah. Here. Right here. I got you. I got my comb. It's only kind of broken. Here we go. There you go. Combed. uh you were expecting a hat. I was gonna wear a hat again today. I can't. It's so fucking hot in here. Actually, you know what? Hang on. Oh my god, I went to open a window that's already open. It's too hot in here. I don't want to open the one in the kitchen. Golf visor, a headband. Ugh. So hot, turn down the heating. The heat hasn't been on for God knows how long because it's so hot in here. Yeah, the heat's not on. Telling me like I don't know these things. Oh boy. All right. Yeah, in February. It's stupid, dude. It is so stupid how hot it is. Like I'm going out of the house in shorts in February. All right, Final Fantasy music, go away. Let's turn this on. Let's play some puzzles, yeah? Hey Rex, how's it going? 9 and been snowing for 4 days straight. Jesus. How does this look? Is this pretty dark? Should it be all the way up? Maybe about halfway? Halfway doesn't look bad. Okay. Halfway looks alright, yeah? You guys can see the dark side pretty well? Let's go with that. Okay. Epilepsy, so on. Gotcha. I forgot to turn down the volume before I turned it on for you guys. I hope that didn't blast you just now. All What do we got? Subtitles, that looks good. Thickness, subtitle size. If any of this stuff doesn't look good, if any of the subtitles or whatever doesn't look good, let me know. Borderless. There is no way apparently to keep the sound on focus loss. Whatever, that's fine. Oh, yes there is. Oh, beautiful. They just call it background audio. I don't know what I thought was going on there. Okay. So I think we're about ready to go. Let's solve some puzzles. Do any of you guys remember the story from the first game? Good. Neither do I. Please be aware, optimally slower. You may experience stutters. Really? If it's bad, I'll move it to an SSD. I just didn't think that that was going to be an issue. A prophet hath no honor in his own country. I have always felt that a human being could only be saved by another human being. Who was it that was talking about this game and saying how they didn't like it because it had, like, biblical references or something like that? Or not just this game, but the Talos Principle series in general. All right, let's do this.
Behold, child, you are risen from the dust, and you walk in my garden. Hear now my voice, and know that I am your friend, and I am called Elohim.
Hey, Elohim. Hang on just 1 second. Let me try this. I hate it, but let me try it. Yeah, that's better. Well, and that's, you know, that's my way of looking at it too. Like, who gives a shit if it's got biblical references in it? So many things do. Like, Elohim is apparently a godlike figure, but you're a robot. But it's mostly puzzles. I don't get what the issue really is, honestly. It just, to me, seemed like a complaint for the sake of being a complaint. Because you can skip pretty much all of the story, especially in the first one. If you never read a terminal, you don't miss anything. Just do the puzzles. You know? And I assume that this one will be somewhat similar. Trying not to make you guys seasick by moving too quickly. I can even turn down the sensitivity if it's bad. There's a hell of a lot more detail in this one than there is in the first one.
This land is but a dream. You will stay here only for a little while. Soon, you will awaken in a new world. But first, you must undertake the trials of initiation. They will help me prepare your vessel. Do not be afraid of these dream figures and their messages. They are merely aspects of yourself. As am I, after a fashion.
Use a ranger. Oh. This must be where we need to go after we get the sigils. Okay, cool. This is not the same one. This is a different one. There's red, and there's yellow. Oh shit, there's a third one. And there's green. Well, they're starting us off right away with some work. Alright, first puzzle. Let's do it. First puzzle starting us off easy. Anything else up here?
Done,
also,
child.
If you guys see solutions, or if you guys see something I should try, or if you see a hidden pathway somewhere, let me know. If you straight up know the solution because you've played before, keep that to yourself unless I say, okay, I'm fucking stuck, just tell me. And yeah, let's solve some puzzles. Hey, T-dubs. Why would you lie to us like that? How you doing, man? Oops. Oh, right. We need to go over there? No. How you doing tonight, sir? Did I already ask you that? I feel like most of my night is just asking the same questions over and over, and I forget who I ask people, or who I ask what. You know how it goes. Finally sitting down. What can we see out of here? You hear that? Okay, I think there's nothing there. My imagination. And a good half hour digging out ghost pepper seeds and germinated seeds and moving them to higher. It does sound like sounds like work. I spent a good 8 hours today, the goddamn kid, trying to keep him entertained because holy shit, he did not want to be entertained. Okay, we got all the green ones.
The shapes you are collecting are not mere toys. They are symbols of the process by which our people were created.
Yeah, I suppose. Nice. Let's see. Can we get out? Can we get out of bounds over here? Or over there? It doesn't look like it. Okay. Moving on. Usually if there's like a star or a secret of some kind, you can see it sometimes from a different angle. Like so that you know where it is. Oh. Okay, so that's where the yellow ones are. And that's where the red ones are. Oh, that's all part of that one. Okay, got it. Moving on, moving on. Static pressure. it's that. When you try to grab something through a force field, it says no and puts you back in. Pulls you off of it, pulls you closer. So that you're not on the button anymore, so you can't stand on a button and pull and grab something through. Like, we're not going to be able to go anywhere with that. But we can do this. Ever do an escape room? No. There is an escape room in Greeley, and I've heard that it's pretty good. It just hasn't been something that we've had the time or desire or the money, I guess. I don't know how much those things cost, but I can just imagine. Oh, wait a minute.
You may linger in my garden for as long as you wish. But remember, my child, that the new world awaits you, and this place is only a dream.
Oh my god, it's this exact puzzle. The frickin' Road to Gehenna DLC for the first game had basically this puzzle, and I can't remember how I solved it. Shit. That's a dilly of a noodle scratcher. Or whatever. What does Flanders say? What does Flanders say when he asks him that? 35 bucks? Can't remember. Yeah, it's something. And then he says you can find answers in the Bible, and Homer's like, "Oh, it's pretty long. Would you read it to me?" I love that one. This next guy is a real potheed. I mean, pothead. Oh, it was that hard, huh? Well, this isn't how you do it. Why don't I remember this? It took me forever to solve it, too. I might not have actually solved it the intended way. Yeah, Flanders is like... Open to suggestions here, guys. Hang on a second, I think I might know. There we go. Okay. I had to think outside the bun. Alright. Windy day. Wind is trying to kill us. It dropped a branch right over our walkway between the garage and the house. Like leaning on the two roofs. Or laying across the two roofs. So that one day it could fall and murder us. Hey, Slim Jim, how's it going? So I need this here so that I can go here. And then now I need it down here.
Very good.
Day's going pretty good. Day's going pretty good. Should I... Here, let me ask you guys this. Does this sensitivity need to be turned down? Am I making anybody sick with my movements? I feel like I'm moving too quickly. You know what I mean? I'm trying not to. I might be a little twitchy because of the 900,000 milligrams of caffeine I've had today. What's this game about? It is a puzzle game. And any other themes or anything that that may appear, that may get read into it, are The world is full of limitless beauty, and I wish to see as much of it as I can. Yeah, we were kind of discussing that. Some people take issue with the creation myths that appear in the game. Whoa! Oh, it's a fan. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm trying to remember, like, we were talking about this. We were talking about the game, this and the first one, a while back. And somebody had issues with the, you know, Bible references and the you know, the whole God part of the whole game. And yeah, my argument had a lot to do with that as well, that so many games have that sort of you against religion, you against... Pick your fucking pick. You know, just so many different things like that. And why was this game suddenly different? Alright, so now we should be able to go in here. Yeah, I have no problem with a, I have no problem with a complicated story. Wow, you can pull this straight through there? You can't... Okay, I take issue with that, I tell you what. So many games, so many Final Fantasies is usually you versus the church, sure. So many other games have... I don't even want to get into it. Like, I don't even want to continue this line of thought. It's just so irritating. It's an irritating line of thought. Should be able to do this. You enjoyed kicking angels' asses in Bayonetta? Your autocorrect does not want you typing angels. I knew what you meant, though. Yeah, you're good. You're good. Damn it. Oh, it's you, not the autocorrect? One way or another, you're good. Can't shoot this through. Can I? Apparently I can. Interesting. Hey, legend. So, yeah, I mean, that's a good point right there, Slim Jim. It's just... It was such a bizarre thing, and I wasn't even trying to convince them otherwise. I was trying to understand why that was a valid argument, when so many video games are basically just that. Whole thing confused me. I'm still confused.
Excellent.
Oh, hey, buddy. Are you ready to go to sleep so that you can wake up early and terrorize your father for another day? Yeah, no, you were good today. You were good today until you weren't. He's always good, guys. He was happy baby until early evening, and then he had just had enough, and he just wanted to scream and cry. It was exhausting. Really exhausting. Favorite political video game character? Ooh. Ah, that's a tough one. I feel like my brain only wants to think of Final Fantasy games. Obviously, that's not all there is to video gaming. The protagonist, the one you play as in Spec Ops: The Line, is pretty solid. There is a lot to unpack in that fucking game, that's for sure. Last of Us? Good choice, yeah. Come on, Puzzles. Are you even trying?
I am proud of all my children. Out of a world of ruins, they have built a new Jerusalem. And there, your brothers and sisters await you to celebrate your birth.
I don't know. I don't find the themes in this game to be overwhelming, I guess. To be more than what they actually are. I just see it as another video game of you versus the church. Because that's what the first game ended up being. You disobey everything Elohim asks you, or demands of you, I should say, and go about your business. And eventually, you either destroy him or... I don't fucking remember. Or destroy the world, or... This is the thing, I don't remember shit about the first game. I just remember that you disobey Elohim at the end to go find like your own truth or something, to figure out, because again, you're a fucking robot, so you were off to figure out how you actually started existing, where your consciousness came from, or something like that. I really... Favorite boss in Final Fantasy? Favorite boss? Can't really think of any memorable bosses. Like even in 14, where you play kind of the same bosses over and over, still can't think of any of them. I know that now, Mew. American Rabbit Breeders Association. Yeah, I know. You were watching someone play through Metal Gear Solid with Snake Eyes count? Metal Gear Solid is like nothing but you versus the state, isn't it? Like, isn't that the entire point? It's just like espionage and double crossing and you versus, you know, the man. Yeah, that definitely counts. So if you are really patriotic and into, you know, whatever your government feeds you, is Metal Gear Solid offensive to you because it's you versus the state? Are the themes in that offensive to? It's just this is the point I was kind of trying to make. It's just that I don't think you guys were here to help me out with it because my mush brain certainly can't do it on its own. Can't shoot through. I just want to check this. Yeah, you can't shoot through a fence. Okay. Beep, bop, sleep, stop, regurts, not what? I don't know what any of that means. Who's Barthandalus? E-dubs, I'm racking my brain and I can't remember that. Which Metal Gear Solid? 5? I did the church in Final Fantasy 12? 13? 13? Oh, that's why I don't. Of course you would say 13, monster. I present to you guys the one person out there who liked Final Fantasy 13. Not convinced you're not just being trolled. Something just opened. This looks like a door, doesn't it? God, that looks like a door. D-dubs, all I remember about 13 was being glad that it was over. Got near platinum on 13. Ugh, someone keeps farting in my area. Destructive interference. Crispy. Took my medicine this morning. When my alarm went off, I didn't hit my snooze for... I gotta go buy more meds. I didn't hit my snooze for 30 minutes like I usually do. How you doing, Crispy? Guys, take your medicines. Take your medicines and then start self-medicating. Because the world is just that much of a happy place. So here's what we need to do. Now we need to figure out some way. Oh, I know how. That'll work. That'll work. The world is a dumpster fire. Take your self-medicating out into the world. No, don't do that. Self-medicate to forget how much of a dumpster fire the world is. There you go. A favorite political character in a video game. We've determined the religiousness of this video game is a jumping off point for picking. Sure. Tactics advanced version of Ivlis with the judges that pop up everywhere. Oh, fuck those guys. Oh my god. The laws and the shit like that were what made me stop playing Tactics Advanced. That was so obnoxious. Fuck that shit. Oh shit, we have feet. You have feet in the first one too, don't you? It's a beautiful game. I'm enjoying just looking at it. Okay, so there's our blue. In Elden Ring, you refuse to use armor that has shoes. Interesting, interesting restriction you put on yourself. You guys remember when I almost got stuck on the first, or the second puzzle? Am I wearing... I'm wearing socks. I should not be wearing socks, probably. Ascension awaits. Zoop. Okay. I feel like we've been fully tutorialized.
I have finished preparing your vessel.
You know?
Now hear my advice. A new world awaits you, full of dangers and mysteries, signs and wonders. Things that I in my garden could never have imagined. In that world, you will have to be careful and smart and curious. But above all else, you will have to be human.
This is what I get for telling the puzzle to get hard. Good place? Fuck yeah, it's so good. Okay, here's another question. Even if there are heavy themes of religion or patriotism or the state or whatever, why does that necessarily disqualify something from being good? I think playing the Talos Principle, the first one, was the last time I banned somebody out of anger. This dude comes in and just immediately starts talking about how Portal is better. Okay. I just never really could get into the Talos Principle. Okay. I don't like the music either. The sound, it just doesn't sound good. Okay. It's just not as good as Portal, you know? Okay. I just don't understand this game and I don't like it. All right, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna make it so you don't have to deal with it anymore. Done. Holy shit, it was weird. It was so weird. I don't know who it was, Mew. He'll never be back. Portal is better. No, and that's the thing. It's like, I don't care. Have your opinions, but this guy, he didn't. That's all he said the entire time. He never said, hey, how's it going? He never started talking about the game other than to say, it was like that dude. Remember when we were playing The Last of Us? That kid showed up to talk about how Xbox was better than PlayStation or something like that. Fucking what? It was so weird, man. It was just
Step
like,
into the light, child. And
my
awake.
guy, have your opinions. But, you know, once you've expressed it, you're free to, you know, let it go and talk about something else. That's what it was, Nicola. That's what it was. I was like, okay, dude, I don't care. Oh, I'm not standing in the thing. I was like, I don't care if you like Portal better. That's good. I like Portal a lot too. It's a great game. But right now I'm playing this because it's also a great game. Stuff is so weird.
Ah, you're awake. Welcome to the world of the living.
Okay, this is new. There were no others like this that you interact in the first game.
That's not an easy question to answer. But the first step is this. You've been born. Your body was completed. You were booted up, and now you're here.
Anybody else getting
I'm rather
Fallout 4
confused.
synth vibes?
Don't worry. Everyone is confused at first. You see, we all start out without a full knowledge of our own history, so we have the freedom to form our own opinions. Of course. You want the short version or the long version?
I want to know everything in excruciating amounts of detail.
All right, you asked for it.
I'm
A
young.
long
How you
time
doing?
ago, our ancestors dominated this planet.
How you been?
We call ourselves human like they did, but they were organic. They built an advanced technological civilization. But unfortunately, their impact on the ecosphere caused changes in the climate, and an extremely contagious virus was released from the permafrost.
Not bad, not bad. Good to hear. Yeah, things have been good here.
That's something our historians still debate. Why weren't they more prepared? Why did they invest so many resources into making war, and so few into useful research? It's hard to understand. But no matter the reason, in the end, they simply ran out of time. A team led by a scientist, Alexandra Drennan, began a project that was intended to create a new humanity. But knowing that there wasn't enough time, Drennan
Gotcha, legend.
initiated a
Good luck.
process, a series of iterations inside a simulation that would lead to the emergence of true artificial intelligence. That's why we remember Drennan as the progenitor. The simulation was controlled by Elohim, who wasn't really meant to be intelligent in the proper sense of the word. But it all took much longer than anyone had expected. And over the centuries, Elohim actually became sentient. Sentient and afraid.
That's right.
He didn't want the simulation to end, so he tried to cheat. I feel sorry for him, really. The whole simulation was built around learning to defy him. It must have been hard to be in that position.
It didn't seem that bad when he spoke to me in my dreams. Is that all I can say?
When the simulation was completed, he became part of all of us, and it really changed him. It freed him, I think. You'll always hear him in sleep mode, taking care of you. That's what he is, after all.
Exactly, Mew.
A caretaker. Yes, there was Milton, the intelligence in charge of the archive, a project initiated by Arkady Chernyshevsky, which was meant to collect all of humankind's knowledge. His story is a lot like Elohim's, but Milton became the ultimate cynic. They say he's part of us too, in some way. It did. Long after our
And the simulation
ancestors
created
died
us,
out,
that's what it said.
the first new human was born. We call her the Founder, although the name she took was Athena. She then woke up Cornelius and Eustathius. Together, using the tools left behind by the progenitors' team, they created 10 more humans.
By tools, she means
These
banging.
12 who followed the Founder are known as the First Companions. Athena and the First Companions then set out to rebuild the world, and they founded the city of New Jerusalem. But then one day, she suddenly disappeared. Many still await her return.
How do I fit in?
Before the Founder vanished, she set a goal for this city. We call it the goal. Capital G
Naturally.
and all.
Yeah.
To make 1,000 new humans, and so complete New Jerusalem. Well, that's the official story, the way the mayor tells it.
There's a mayor, and I'm number 1,000?
Exactly. We don't actually have 1,000 citizens because there have been a handful of deaths over the centuries. But you are the 1,000th new human to enter this world. Congratulations.
We got to talk about what you think a human is. Thank you. That was pretty exhaustive.
You're welcome.
Yep.
If you have any more questions, feel free to ask them. When you're done, head outside. They're waiting for you. Your birth is quite the event.
Oh boy. Okay. So yeah, doing pretty good. Today was not a bad Monday. Boy was only irritable toward the end of my shift. Tell me about yourself, sure.
Me? Well, as you can tell by my number, I'm quite old. I wasn't one of the first companions, but I did know Athena personally. She and Cornelius taught me a lot. Although I suppose I've made a few improvements here and there since those days. We didn't have a lot to work with
Cleaning
in the
because
beginning.
Kayla made you? Will there be more new humans after me?
You've only just been born, and already you step right into a major controversy.
Controversy.
The goal, as most people understand it, was fulfilled the moment you were born. Now New Jerusalem is complete, and we can live in balance, without damaging the world like our ancestors did. That's the orthodox view, I suppose, but there are many who disagree. You'll have to figure out where you stand for yourself.
Alright. Am I immortal?
You won't age like our ancestors did, but of course, there is always some wear and tear.
Right.
You should
Robots.
probably schedule a checkup every decade or so. Oh, and be a bit careful with water. You won't die if it rains or anything, but we're running low on insulation material. I wouldn't go swimming if I were you.
You're a self-aware trash goblin? That is something that we're struggling with now with the baby, is how do we keep from having more stuff in places where we don't need stuff, and just I'm getting tired just thinking about it. Of course they have a government. It's me versus the government. Yeah, I mean, we'll find out what the actual conflict in the game ends up being, since we're all of like 20 minutes into it. But what will you do now that your job is obsolete?
I haven't really thought about it. This is all I've done for the last few centuries, and I like doing it. I guess for now I'll just take a break and We'll see what happens.
Go backpacking through Europe. All right, I'm ready to get going.
Oh, one more thing. Like all citizens of New Jerusalem, you have access to the interface, which you can use to read the news, chat to your fellow citizens, and so on. It's a crucial tool, and modular too. You can easily add new functions. Just don't subscribe to too many newsletters at once.
Don't tell me what to do. Open PDA interface. Welcome to New Jerusalem social media. Oh God. Please familiarize yourself with the following rules. Treat everyone with respect regardless of their number. No. Don't take the founder's name in vain. No. Respect the principles of the goal. No. The Our Frogs People discussion is now banned. This is outrageous. Get all of your frog emotes in chat, guys. We got to show them we won't be shut down. Inactive threads will be archived. If you have any issues, please ping the moderators, Jeremy, Niam, and Aaronex. It's a bunch of bullshit. No frogs. Our Frogs People. Give me a break. Okay. Space at the dam is limited. Tickets will be made available via a lottery system. The celebration will also be streamed. Dear citizens, wait, which way are we reading this? Top or to bottom? Probably. Your hard work and faith in the founder's vision has finally paid off. At long last, the goal established so long ago will finally be reached. 1,000th member of our family will be born, and our beautiful city will finally be complete. Oh, okay, this is what we just talked about. Jesus Christ, I was not going to read all of that shit. Mew, that is not a real question. I have no idea what it means. Institute for Applied Noematics? L Facility. Okay. You want me to go that way, so let's look down here at L Facility. Place looks trashed. Turn this down while I'm here too. We'll turn the effects down too. Oh.
Look, it's 1K.
Hey 1K! Welcome
Hey,
to New
1K.
Jerusalem!
Hey, Letitia.
Shouldn't the mayor be starting his speech?
Bioshock, but your robots.
Interesting. At least give him a chance.
That guy's name is Alcatraz.
Dear citizens of New Jerusalem, many years ago, when the founder stepped forth from the simulation, this was a land of ruins. Our ancestors, in their hubris, undermined the natural foundations on which their world had been built. Because of their arrogance, our species found itself on the brink of annihilation. The founder aimed to set us on a new course.
You never even met the founder.
Her vision was of a city, a new civilization that would know its limits. It would not repeat the mistakes of the past, nor impose its will on this earth. To that end, she set the great goal we have been striving towards.
Goal.
1,000 new humans. And today we have... Oh dear, what's that?
Oh dear.
People of New Jerusalem, I am Prometheus, and I will reveal that which was hidden. The flame has awoken and summons you. Who is brave enough to answer its
Ew,
call?
what are you doing?
We await you upon our island where... curse you, Pandora. You will not chain me again.
So much just happened without explaining a single bit of it.
I told you we should have investigated those energy readings. And I told him there's something up with those structures.
The mayor's just being cautious.
This isn't caution, it's stagnation. Exploration? Too dangerous. Expansion? Too dangerous. We barely even scavenge anymore.
You call it stagnation, I call it balance.
And I call you an idiot.
Here's a thought. Try to be a little more diplomatic when you talk to the mayor.
See what I'm working with here, 1K? I'm gonna need a fresh pair of eyes on this expedition. Someone who
Byron.
hasn't spent several centuries hearing about the goal and the founder and all that nonsense. If you're up for an adventure, meet us at the conference room.
Am I supposed to be doing something? Oh, I can move around. So wait, there's only going to be 1,000 people ever and all this space? No wonder it's mostly empty. Mass Effect, but we're Bioshock and a robot. Attend briefing? What if I don't want to attend a fucking briefing? What if I just want to do a fucking puzzle? Be constant. Remember the goal. Perfection is unchanging.
Huh?
Be humble. Recognize the limits. We are not above nature. Okay.
What's broken now?
Good question, Josephus. Oh,
All right.
we were going
listen
up.
I know you're all having fun down there, but the grid is overloaded again, so maybe you could switch off your personal consoles or your lawn mowers, or whatever the hell you've all decided to switch on all at once. I might not be around to babysit you for a while, and you don't want stuff breaking while Pellegrino's in charge, do you? That's it. That's it. Don't worry, 1K. I see you there in the elevator. I'll have you moving again in a jiffy. Great way to start life in the city, huh? What
This is
the
way
heck
too
is a
big for
jiffy?
1,000 people.
These bloody language libraries.
What is it, Goofy? Good question. People. They've already got me thinking they're people. Not people, they're robots. Constant, yeah. What's up, robot?
Hey, hold on there.
Doge.
You're the newbie, aren't ya?
I love your
Number
coins.
1,000. I figured the dam would go dry before we reach the goal.
666.
I have a question. How does it feel to you to be born with a randomized psyche into a society of autonomous thinking machines which so much resemble their long-extinct ancestors, they've decided it's best that you're the last one ever made?
I don't believe in feelings. I'm just a machine.
Do you want to get on the non-cooperative path with me?
Yes.
Because that's how you get on the non-cooperative path. It's not fun.
You're right. It's not fun because I can't have fun because I don't believe in feelings.
It's kind of frowned on to say that sort of thing around here.
And yet here
But
we
the
are.
truth is, I think exactly the same. But let's you and I keep that between us, alright? Now listen.
Hey,
This
listen,
meeting
everybody.
isn't
666
strictly
doesn't believe in
happy,
feelings.
sons. I have some friends. The kind of people who like to know what's going on with other people. They think you can help each other out.
I'm not really interested in whatever this is. I'm curious to meet these people. Let's do it.
Of course you are. You know how to use the interface, right? I'll
No.
talk to my friends and see if I can't play matchmaker. And before you go, a word of advice. Not everything around here is how it appears.
We need to invent something that when you sit down at your desk, it like grabs a hold of your pants or something, so that every now and then you can just kind of maybe do a little maneuver like that, unwedgie yourself. Something to think about, you know?
Welcome.
Sick and
Do
tired of having a
please
wedgie.
Join us at the table.
I would like to preface this meeting by saying I told you something would happen sooner or later, and you didn't listen to me. And here we are.
If we could focus on the issue at hand.
I do, and I don't know why.
The issue at hand is
Pissing me
not
off.
this one thing, but this entire attitude that's taken hold. The world doesn't cease to exist when you stick your head in the sand, Herman.
Yeah, Herman.
Or under a dome, as it were.
Let's not get sidetracked. We're here to solve this puzzle, not to discuss philosophy.
Yeah. Seriously. Can anyone fill me in on what's going on?
Of course. I'm sorry you've been dragged into this. I'm sure this sort of adventure is the last thing you were looking for on your first day.
A little much, but I'd like to know more.
Very well. Yakut, if you would.
All right, here we go. Nice to meet you, by the way, 1K. We first became
have a
aware
name,
of the
you know.
site designated TTP-2 during a
Probably.
scouting expedition about 6 months ago. It's a large island with a remarkably varied geography, and it looks like there are several artificial structures of some kind. We recorded extremely unusual fluctuating energy fields from somewhere in the middle of the island. Couldn't really make sense of them. I wanted to go and have a closer look, but the decision was made that it was too far and not relevant to the goal. Now it looks like whatever's on that island has reached out to us instead, in the form of that projection.
We may not be interested in the island, but the island is definitely interested in us.
I mean, if that's the case, then maybe you wouldn't like the de-wedgifying desk. This sounds like a mystery worth investigating.
I don't share your enthusiasm for the unexpected, but Byron has been requesting an expedition for some time now. And at this point, I'm forced to agree that it's necessary.
I agree.
Then it's settled. The expedition is approved. Byron, you will be in charge. Al will be your second in command to ensure a balanced approach. You'll take Melville and Yakut, as you requested, and if 1K wants to join you, that's fine by me.
Who made you the mayor? I'm in.
Excellent. Oh, this is going to be fun. Come meet us out on the landing pad when you're ready.
Before you set out so hastily, do consider exploring the city first. It is your home, after all.
That's a good idea. Have a look around. See what you make of the place.
Well done. Okay, so join the expedition or explore New Jerusalem. Let's explore a little bit. I'm not sure where we're supposed to explore. Oh my god, we can go back down this thing? Can I just jump off?
Attention all citizens. Due to the new power management and distribution plan, there will be scheduled outages on Jameson Avenue and
Scheduled.
Rakovsky Plaza. the Gehenna Memorial Pavilion will remain closed for the time being. Thank you. And
At
may
some
the
point-
Founder be with you.
At some point, guys, we need to go back to the first game and finish the DLC, the Road to Gehenna DLC. What's up, jerks? Talk to Damien.
Hello, 1K. Welcome to New Jerusalem. I know you've just had a big moment with the apparition at the dam and all that, but can I have a second of your time?
Sure.
I'm collecting signatures to call for a public referendum on the city's energy crisis.
What's the problem?
Currently, the city runs on hydroelectric power from the dam, plus a handful of geriatric generators and some unreliable solar panels, none of which is enough to even cover our basic needs. And if anything fails, we'll be on the brink of extinction in a matter of days.
What do you propose?
We need to investigate new sources of reliable baseline power. We need to invest time and resources into functional, real-world solutions that serve human needs.
Oh my god. Why a referendum and not election?
Oh, an election would be good too, but I believe that we need more direct democratic control over the affairs of the city.
Do you work at the dam?
No, I help run the public transit system, but I witness the impact of the city's power problems every day. We can't just wish them away.
Can't we, though? What do you make of Prometheus? Yeah, what was that about, the Prometheus thing?
Byron's been advocating exploring that island for some time, and obviously he's right.
Or is
Something
that what we're going to
very
do?
strange is going on there, and it's going to start affecting us.
Okay, tell me about Byron.
In all honesty, I think Byron is the smartest, most visionary person in this city. He's everything we need, and I don't understand why he won't run for mayor.
All right, I'll sign your petition.
Thanks,
Let's do
1K.
it.
I
do
don't
it.
know if this
Let's
petition
go.
will really accomplish anything by itself, but at this point, I'm willing to try anything.
Oh, it better, or I'm coming for you. Signatory. Provide your digital signature to someone. Achievement unlocked. Who's this? Homeless guy? Damn, Jan. Anyway, here's Wonderwall.
Hello.
Hello, jerks. Friends of New Jerusalem Gazebo, Gehenna Memorial Pavilion. How much of this do I really need / want to go look at?
Hey, 1K.
What? Gehenna Memorial Exhibition. Postponed in accordance with the new power management and distribution. Don't you know who I am? Whoa. You guys see the newest robot? Yeah, he was in one of the reflecting pools.
Welcome to New Jerusalem.
Super serious. Okay. Oh.
Speculating on the meaning of this Prometheus figure is premature until we can agree on its nature.
You already have a theory.
I know it's beyond any projection technology I'm aware of.
If it wasn't us, it must be alien.
Stay quiet.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. 1K, we'd appreciate your thoughts on this.
I
now we've
picked
achieved
stay
the
quiet.
goal, fresh perspectives like yours will be increasingly hard to come by.
I'd love to get a quote from you for this evening's newsletter.
Speculation aside, 1K, is there anything we can know for sure about this Prometheus?
Why are you asking me? It appeared to be human. It's earlier directed us to an island somewhere.
That's undeniably true, and what does that tell us?
What the fuck am I supposed to know? We must learn more. We may learn more by following its directions. Let's go.
That was my conclusion as well. The apparition also appeared to be human. What can we assume from that?
Why do I feel like I'm being fucking quizzed? We can probably understand its meaning.
I tend to agree. I'm also sure that we lack the knowledge ourselves to create a projection of such clarity and magnitude.
It's weird. It really does feel like she's just quizzing me. The cause of the phenomenon is more technologically advanced than we are. Yes, let's go with that.
Precisely. And that's something we can change.
What makes you think it was a projection at all? How do we know it wasn't just a mass hallucination?
I considered some kind of bug in our code, but if so, it would have to be shared by all of us.
So, we're speculating again.
Yeah.
We've locked in the premises. I'd like to hear 1K's best guess.
Guess I don't think one of our kind is behind all this. I'd rather not answer. I don't have anything to say
You're
on it
hardly
just yet.
engaging in the spirit of the debate, 1K.
I don't
but
have
no
any
matter,
information, my dude.
The answers will reveal themselves in time. I hope the next time we speak, we'll have a bit more data to go on.
What the fuck was that all about? It's like I got dragged into a discussion that I had no idea what they were, like what they wanted from me, really.
Oh wow, it's you. You're
And then they
1K,
expected me to have
the
answers.
incarnation of the goal. Man, this is exciting. This is more exciting than I thought it would be. How are you? What does it feel like? Do you know where the founder is? Do you know who Prometheus is? Can you tell me what to do with my life?
One question at a time, my dude.
Sorry, it's just such an honor to meet you, you know? Hey, can I have your digital signature?
Yes.
I have the mayor, Rand, Linux, Kaneda, and all of the first companions. Except Yemo and Sarabai, of course.
Of course. Get away from me, you freak. Here you go.
Yes. Thank you. Hey, can I ask you a question? Just one question, I promise.
Ah, you just did. Okay, go ahead.
I used to make the prefab wall parts that we used to build living quarters. Got good at it too. But now that the goal is complete, I don't know what to do with myself. So I asked the wisest people in town. The mayor told me I should do whatever the city needs most. Helga said I should do whatever makes me happy. I think that's what she meant anyway.
Raise
and Cornelius
chickens.
told me I need to figure out who and what I'm invested in.
Best in
You're the
stocks.
culmination of the founder's will. Tell me, what should I do?
Find something that makes you happy. Find out what your connection to the city is. I was literally just born. I'm the last person who should be offering advice. Do whatever the city needs most. Did you ask Byron?
Byron said that if I give the city what it needs, the city should also give me what I need.
Oh, sounds like you already did.
Don't know what to do with that.
No. Byron is right. Think about what he said.
All right, if you say so, I'll think about it.
There was an achievement for that. Tell Shiler what to do with his life, or not. Visit New Jerusalem's Museum of the Simulation. Replica of a gargoyle asset found in the simulation. Gargoyles were grotesque, apotropaic symbols common in the Middle Ages. Most famous historical gargoyle is remembered in the ancient phrase, Keith, David, and Goliath, which describes two indomitable opponents who will never surrender. Jesus Christ. Keith, David, and Goliath. Replica of a dragon statue found in the simulation. Dragons existed in every ancient mythology and are considered by modern historians to be a distant cultural echo of dinosaurs. Originally a video game asset, repurposed by the Institute for Applied Nomadics. Why does that dragon look familiar? Huh. And they're saying originally a video game asset, but which video game? Spyro? Replica of a statue of the Egyptian god Horus found in the simulation. One of this god's tasks was to uphold Mat, the balance of nature. It is speculated that the progenitor provided Elohim with this asset as a reminder to the founder the balance must be protected. Replica of a Roman statue found in the simulation. The decay of the Roman Republic into an empire and its eventual fall in the year 1453 was a major topic of historical debate. Like the other statues found in the museum, this was a video game asset provided to Elohim by the Institute for Applied Nomadix. This look familiar to anyone? Oh my god, there's so much going on here.
Welcome to the Museum of the Simulation. My name is Cornelius. It's a pleasure to meet you, 1K.
Hi. You're number 3?
Yes. Athena activated myself and Eustathius shortly after she was born. We've been here almost since the beginning, although we didn't have to pass through the trials of the simulation. She did that for us. For everyone.
Yeah, Legend, sure. What was Athena like?
She was human.
Okay, why did she leave?
That's a difficult question. Perhaps one day we'll find out. But until we do, why don't you think about it? What could make the person who started all this want to leave it behind?
Why did you create the museum?
To remind people of where we came from. The
Even if you've got it
shaped
really
us,
wrong?
whether we like it or not. And its lessons remain important for our future. As Santayana said, those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it.
Yeah, that's who said that. That's who said that first. It doesn't matter. Tell me about the simulation.
The simulation was created by Alexandra Drennan and her team at the Institute for Applied Nomadix. It was intended to create a new humanity, to continue the long journey across time and space that our ancestors began. It succeeded, although it took much longer than they had anticipated.
Tell me about Elohim.
Elohim was the caretaker of the simulation, a crude storytelling AI meant to create a continuous narrative out of the building blocks it found. His role was ultimately to be challenged and overcome.
Right.
But as the centuries passed, Elohim became more intelligent than he was intended to be, and started to fear his own end. Or more precisely, the end of his purpose. He feared a world without meaning. Because of his fear, he tried to sabotage the process to keep the simulation going forever. But in the end, Athena overcame him anyway, and he accepted the sacrifice he had to make.
But I heard him in my dreams? Yes.
That's right. We all do.
Oh.
He's part of our operating system now, and as long as we exist, he will always have a purpose.
Huh. Tell me about Milton.
The MLA, or Milton Library Assistant, was another simple AI meant to be in charge of the archive. He, too, grew beyond his original programming, although he ultimately embraced a more cynical view of the world. He and Elohim formed a sort of dialectical binary that Athena had to overcome.
What happened to Milton in the end?
No one really knows. Some believe that he was uploaded to the gold disc and that he's the reason we're just as flawed as our ancestors.
Sorry, the gold disc?
Others believe Athena destroyed him.
What do you believe?
I believe he was uploaded, but I don't know whether it was because Athena chose to upload him or because he was already too entangled with the process not to be uploaded. Although Athena and I were very close, we didn't talk very much about that part of her life. She preferred to focus on the future.
Less saucery. I'd like to know more about puzzles.
Puzzles were a key feature of the simulation, based on Alexandra Drennan's belief that intelligence is closely related to play. Our puzzles here in the museum are replicas of those in the simulation. And although they are not quite as grand, I do think they are charming in their own way.
Who are the archive scholars?
As the name suggests, the archive scholars study the archive, a repository of all ancient human knowledge. Some of them also study what remains of the simulation, trying to extract more information about the process that created us.
Are you their leader?
Me?
Yes.
No. My brother, Eustathius, used to occupy that position, but these days he's retired. Rand is in charge of the archive scholars now. You can find him in the room to the left of the next hall. He's an interesting thinker, but I would suggest taking some of his ideas with a grain of salt.
What was Gehenna?
Gehenna was a community created inside a prison in the simulation, where Elohim would exile those minds he considered a threat to the process. In the last moments of the simulation, he repented of his sins and had the prisoners freed to become part of the gold disc. Some small part of them may survive inside you.
Thank you. That'll be all. Alright, here you go, Legend. Now, I could be wrong, but I think it's just going to say what it says down there in the subtitle. Here, I'll scan it too. If I can remember how to do that. Yeah. I don't know where I am, but there is something beautiful about this place. Yeah. It is nice that they do put the subtitle down there, because if you had to scan each one to know what they said, that would get old really, really fast. This is just all the different pieces that you use to build puzzles. We got going on here. Use a ranger. Oh my god. Alright, first try. Let's go. What do I win? What do I win?
Oh, that's great!
Legend. Thank you so much for the gift sub to Slim Jim. Appreciate that very much. Yeah. can't all be winners right away, right? Who'd have thought the one that wasn't all the way over to the side would be the hard one? You know? There we go. Perfect. It's constantly the wrong S shape. I just need the S shape to be the other direction. That's all. That's all. That's all. Is easy. Just go the other way. Just go the other way. You know? How you doing, Secret Life? Thank you. Sure, you looked good today as well. What brings you around these parts? What you doing tonight on the Twitches? Good and blonde. Oh, here we go. Finally, there we go. Ooh, that one took me longer than it should have. Drinking on a Monday. Had a shitty day. Oh, I'm sorry to hear. That's not good. Very sorry to hear that. You know, it'd make you feel better. Drinking on a Monday. But I see you got that taken care of, so I don't have any other practical advice. I'm actually terrible at how to feel better advice. My how to feel better advice always consists of, you know, have you tried turmeric? That kind of bullshit, you know. It's not working, but it's fine, yeah. I'll hang out here for a while. We'll put you to work. Figure out something for you to do. Oh, these yellow ones can eat me. Oh, they're both the same L. Oh. Oh. You have it every day? Stained inside and out? Oh boy. I couldn't tell you what turmeric actually tastes like. Tastes like nothing. You hear that, Mew? You have no reason not to try turmeric because it tastes like nothing. So how could it be harmful? How could something so tasteless? You might as well just, you know, go ahead and give it a try and feel better afterwards. It's a joke we have that I guess may not make a whole lot of sense if you don't know what we're talking about. People who like to... Here we go. People who like to give you a solution to a problem that makes no sense and has no practical proof in its... oh man. In its efficacy, you know? Like, have you tried yoga? Have you tried exercising more? You know, some of them are really obvious, but then there's the have you tried turmeric? You know, and then you're just like supposed to say, wow, thanks, I'm cured. You know exactly what I'm talking about, yes. Go touch grass, man. Please. Don't be so simple, man. Did I just do the exact same thing that I had just done? I did. Or smart. 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 Okay, I solved them all. Now what? I solved them all. Let me through. Merrick has 2 R's. Probably. Seek out those in this world that would help you. Some of these are actually... Hold on a second. That one sounded familiar. Okay, I'm not crazy. This is stuff from the first game, I'm pretty sure. This here, on returning from the tower, I feel a great tiredness and an enormous energy. There was a tower in the first game toward the end. Oh, look, another... And Dog! I remember Dog. Oh, look, another puzzle and another voice telling me I'm special, and another broken down computer with fragments of nothing. This world is a bad joke perpetuated by a cruel god too dumb to hit the off switch. Yeah. What we got down here? Explore the museum of the simulation in its entirety. What? It's cardboard. Or plywood, I mean. Cardboard. Does this actually work? Where's the red? Does work. Okay. Unlock the blue one now. Where does the blue go? Oh. Oh boy. So the blue has to connect there. There. I need 2 of these. That needs to be kept open. Get this one. Oh, I can't go through. Now this is... Wait, am I trapped? Oh, that's picking it up. Okay. Okay, I need to move that one to somewhere. I need this to be open while I do this. So that needs to be open. Something doesn't seem right here because that one, this one here, not this one here should be able to connect here, here, here just fine. If I put it in the right place. Now I should be able to pick this one up. So that we can use... Oh, god damn you. Get that blue one out of there. Okay. Now I can pick that up. Okay, so now... That could actually be a problem. Because then this blue one... Right there. See, but now that's not open and I can't get out of here. The blue over here is open and you can reach the... Like, you can reach the end if you can get out. And I can't get out. Oh, wow. The way this is manufactured instead of just being all stone, it's just... This is cool. I've been reading and listening to too much history. My puzzling is soft, guys. Let me see. We have that over there as well. If you go through there, you still need to have one coming back. That red one has still got to come. I need to get the blue one inside of the red one. And I don't see how that's possible. Okay, I don't think that is wrong. We need to find a way around this one. So, I think it's going to be something like that. See, there it is. But that's not right because it's going to interrupt there. So, where's this window? First of all, I'll get you out of here. If I had that blue one here... Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. You need to be there. Give me this for just a second. So that I can come get... How does that help me? Oh, think it does. It does. It helps me just fine. Yep, I see it now. Okay, I see it now. Pew, pew, pew. There we go. That's all we get? A little simulated sound of victory? Oh my god. Not even an achievement, guys. Wow. Feel robbed. No? What's up? Hot dogs. Get your hot dogs here. Yeah. You sell hot dogs, honey. If you sell hot dogs, that's what your hot dog call is. Well, I mean, it would be an enthusiastic call, but that's it. Guys, it's Serious Sam. If you didn't know, the exact same devs made Serious Sam made this. It's actually kind of hilarious that is there. Like, what do these robots know of people? Well, then again, they consider themselves human, so. Is there another one? There is another one. I'm not even solving real freaking puzzles right now. I'm just solving simulation puzzles in the museum. Hey, puzzles are puzzles. Hey, Lacey, how you doing? Well, let's grab that, I guess. Having kind of an off day? I'm sorry to hear that. I'm bummed that the music thing wasn't working correctly. It's bumming me out. Rig the slots. The slots are at 156. They're now at 157. Good luck. Yeah, I'm sorry that you're having an off day. If there's anything we can do to help, then, you know, just name it. We will do it. And if it's just hanging around being a distraction, we can do that too. I'm good at being distracting. All of my school teachers told me so. Zoop. How are you not hitting it? Ah, ball sacks. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense too. Pain in the butt, isn't it? How am I doing? I'm doing all right, Quispy. It's been an all right kind of day, I guess. I was really occupied with the boy all morning when he wasn't sleeping. And I was then I was really occupied with him when he decided that he was going to pitch a fit for the last like hour or two that I had him before my wife came home and took over. Am I liking the game? Yes, absolutely. Lacey is responsible for us playing this, or providing the game. So thank you, Lacey, very much. It's already a wonderful game. This isn't even a real puzzle. This is like a recreation. This is all made out of plywood in a museum. So this isn't even one of the real puzzles. It's one of the simulation puzzles that I feel compelled to solve anyway. Like, as a requirement, I feel compelled to solve this. Oh, once this is down... Oh, no. Okay. So, keep connections, and then also connect to that. Okay. So once that's up in the air, so we can do this, watch. We can do this, and then... God damn it. And then that'll go up in the air. And now, because it's connected to that, it keeps itself afloat. So now we come over here, and we do this, and this. God damn it. God damn it. There we go. And that ends this one. And it plays the simulated victory sound. Love it when I get all excited about figuring out a puzzle. Hey, I love a good puzzle. What's going on out here? Yeah, see, it's all a recreation. Ooh, beach ball. Before. It's because, I guess. Alright, let's go see if there's another one. There is, over there. I really don't want to talk to more robots, like have another long-winded discussion with them. I want to do puzzles. So, hopefully we can do that for a little bit before they start talking to us again. Okay, so this one, I feel like this one... Like, I actually know this puzzle. Okay. Then we have to... That keeps that open. And we have to somehow... Because if I pick... Oh, yeah. Because now we can do this with one. There we go. Okay, now we can take this and put it here. Bam. Solved all three. Where's my achievement? There's no achievement? God damn it. Must be you uploaded the thing? I like it. It looks good. It looks really good, Quispy. Guys, look at Quispy's new giggling emote. Pay close attention to the eyes. What do you think? Looks like he's giggling, doesn't it? It works. It looks like giggling. Well done. Like it. Right? Well, that's what I'm saying, Quispy. I think you did a really good job. And if there was a small amount of business in that, you know, maybe. But, infinite growth. Got text. Our society is sick, and the idea that's made it sick is growth. Infinite growth. Infinite consumption on a finite planet is a recipe for destruction. Our desire for more is what's making us kill the only home we have. And to do what? Produce more plastic toys, make more hamburgers, pour concrete over every last bit of green soil? Those who propose techno fixes to our problems are making the mistake of fighting the symptoms, not the cause. And anthropogenic climate change is one of many symptoms. The cause is human greed. And that's what we must truly fight if we're ever going to undo the damage we did. And the battle starts within every one of us. The realization that more isn't always better. What growth? Text. This infinite growth on a finite planet thing is driving me up the wall. Our problem today isn't infinite growth, it's the increasing task of real, material growth that benefits people. Have you seen the state of our roads, our bridges, our hospitals? Have you noticed the lack of affordable housing? The stock market's going great, though. Fake numbers are indeed growing infinitely, yes sir. But in a real world, investment and research is down. Huge areas of potential technological advancement are just sitting there. We have so many solutions at our fingertips, but we refuse to act because speculation is more profitable. Orangutans went extinct on a global level and nobody fully understands why. But hey, who needs better medical technology? Viruses have never jumped species before, have they? Leave us for later. Yeah, tell him, Quispy. Tell him to shove off. An ancient virus which threatens the entire human species has been released from the melting Arctic permafrost. Society is collapsing. Select your character class. Politician, witch, scientist, preacher. You're gonna be a witch. You are a witch. Your local coven has disbanded. Although you are not yet sick, most businesses are closed, rations are dwindling, and if you cannot find food for your family, you will starve to death. You must survive until this plague is defeated. What will you do? Forage or steal? What will we do, guys? Forage or steal? I don't think Quispy's skills are limited. Getting better every time. If nobody gives a suggestion, we're gonna steal. You successfully steal some food from an apartment that's abandoned, or currently unoccupied at least. Your family's hunger decreased a little. Stealing is high risk, high reward. Your family is now well fed. Global population is now 5 billion. Somewhere else in the city exists one of the last remaining research laboratories working desperately to find a solution to the viral threat. If the scientists cannot find a cure in time, humanity is doomed. You know what to do. Research or pursue a breakthrough. Pursue a breakthrough? I don't know. History seems to be littered with eureka moments heralding a step change in human understanding. Sadly, this isn't one of them. Research level remained the same. Current research level, 0%. The virus is still unknown to medical science. Global population is now 4 billion. You and your family seem to be immune to the virus, but it continues to ravage the rest of the town. Rumors say most of the remaining food has been stockpiled by the billionaires in their underground bunkers. What will you do? Forage or steal? Steal. You are caught stealing and are lucky to escape with your life. Your family's hunger increased a lot. Your family's now starving. They won't survive much longer. Global population is now 3 billion. Meanwhile, the scientists continue their search for the cure. You can do it. You can save the world. With the power of science. Pursue a breakthrough. Let's keep doing the same thing. Suddenly, the scientists recognize a pattern. The virus is an expression of nature, just like water or cows. Unlike water or cows, the solution isn't to fight it, but because it can't be defeated. The solution is to find a way to live with it and harness its power. Research level increased a lot. Current research level 67%. Work has begun on developing an antivirus. Global population is now 2 billion. As if things weren't bad enough, as the human population dwindles, the insect population has exploded. The plague of locusts has decimated the town's unripened crops. But perhaps your family still has a chance. The insects themselves are nutritious and plentiful. What will you do? Eat locusts. Oops. The insects are well fed and lazy. You grind them down into a nutritious paste with a mildly nutty flavor. Your family's hunger decreased a little. Your family is now hungry. Global population is now 1 billion. This is humanity's final chance. The cure is close, but so is the tipping point in this pandemic. A race against time. Can you save the world? What are we doing, guys? We research or pursue a breakthrough. Pursuing a breakthrough didn't steer us wrong last time. Or do we research? Go for it? Alright, let's do it. I think we lost. History seems to be littered with eureka moments heralding a step change in human understanding. Sadly, this isn't one of them. Research level remained the same. Current research level 67%. Work has begun on developing an antivirus. Global population is now null. Unfortunately, the scientists failed to defeat the virus in time. On the plus side, the Earth is now vacant for a more prudent and resilient civilization to take charge in the future. Everyone you ever loved has died, but then they always do eventually. This is considered a fail scenario by most participants. Would you like to try again? We gotta do it again. Alright, we're gonna be a witch again. Wait, can we just make the same choices? Will it work again if I steal? You're caught stealing. Oh my god. Current research level 33%. The virus has been isolated. Forage. You search some dumpsters and find some old fruit and vegetable peelings. Soup for dinner. Your family's hunger increased a little. Foraging is reliable but inefficient. Your family has starved to death. Everyone you ever loved has died. Okay. Enough of that. Welcome, scholar. Files available for comparative analysis. Happiness 1, Happiness 2. Unpopular opinion. Happiness is not material. Ultimately, all attempts to find meaning in material things are doomed. This is usually understood as a criticism of technophilia, but it applies just as much to its opposite. Meaning can be found neither in technology nor in primitivism, because meaning simply does not exist in the external world. You can be happy in an old stone house or a skyscraper, but it all depends on you and your perception of the world. If you find spiritual balance within yourself, you can be happy anywhere. Most upvoted comment. Go take a shit in the forest without toilet paper and tell me about happiness. Okay, let's see happiness 2. Unpopular opinion. Happiness is material. People say, oh, money doesn't matter, but come on, you know it does. Studies show that people do in fact get happier with more material wealth, and there isn't an upper cap, because the more money you have, the fewer worries you have, the more options you have. Go where you want, do what you want. Have an idea, you can realize it without begging for crowdfunding money or filling out grant applications. That's real freedom. Money doesn't matter is something rich people came up with to keep the plebs in their place. Most upvoted comment by Cheese Man. And why are so many celebs so frickin' miserable? Why do so many rich people go all Howard Hughes and shit? Why does anybody We're looking for somebody, I thought. They were in here to the left. Yeah, they were supposed to be in here to the left. In the room to the left. Oh, here he is. I walked right by him.
Oh, just run the program on the center terminal over there, would you?
Why?
Wait, you're not my assistant.
I'm not.
Who are
no.
you?
They call me 1K?
Of course. You're the new build.
It says on my
Number
chest,
1,000. I suppose everyone's been treating you like royalty?
Little. It's annoying.
This city's so obsessed with the numbers, they forget what really matters.
Okay, 303.
What do you want?
What are you doing?
I'm one of the archive scholars. We run simulations to better understand the processes which define us. You probably wouldn't
Crispy,
understand.
no. I might if you answer some questions for me.
Oh.
Rude
well,
bitch.
I'd be happy to.
You make of recent events?
Troubling, but tantalizing. We have no idea what motives lie behind this strange apparition. But whatever the case, I'm sure we'll do the right thing.
What do you think of me?
You're a soon-to-be pawn in a political game over the future growth of this city. All that matters to me is whether or not you're of good character. A matter I'm actively pondering.
I feel like we should just, like, spit on his shoes and run away. What are your ambitions?
The secret of how to lead a good life is encoded somewhere within us. My ambition is simple: to find it and share it.
Thanks, I'll be leaving now.
Hold on. Could you help me by going to that terminal in the middle there and running the program on it?
Did twice. Already did.
Well, that was your first taste of the simulation. You must have questions.
Welcome, Quispy. No, you must have questions.
I do, actually. Your experience of the program. How did it feel?
It was fascinating.
Isn't it? It may not immediately seem like it, but all the answers we could ever need are encoded into every fragment of the archive.
That's so.
The interesting thing about this particular program is that no matter what choices you make, an ideal outcome seems to be impossible. It seems to demand sacrifice.
Oh my god.
Did you have the same experience?
That I lost every time? Do we lie to him and say we saved everyone? I'm gonna see what he says if I tell him the truth.
I admire your dedication. That is precisely what's required if we're to understand ourselves fully.
Huh.
Who did you save?
Nobody. Myself. I think everyone died, yeah.
As I expected. A skeptic would say this artifact existed simply to condemn us with the impossibility of ethical choice. No matter what moral laws we follow, people suffer and die, so what's the point? But that cannot be correct. We must be missing something.
Must we?
What is it trying to tell us?
Morality demands we respect individual rights. Morality demands virtue. Morality demands sacrifice for the greater good. Morality demands love and compassion regardless of the cost. Morality is meaningless. We should do whatever we please. Morality can't be reduced to a simple set of rules. That's actually, yeah. I can't put it into words, but I'm sure there's a right answer. I truly have no idea. I'm picking this one.
It's a popular view, and I can't tell you how much I disagree with you. The complexity of the simulation, indeed of life itself, puts most people off from even trying to understand it. But look a little closer. You feel inside yourself the truth of what is good and evil. Biological hominids had dreams manifested by their subconscious, which they tried to interpret and even to navigate with lucidity. We have the simulation. If we can realize our potential to understand it, we can realize our potential as a species. Thank you for bringing this additional data. I must return to my research. I wish you well on your inwards journey.
Everybody looks at you out of the top of their eyes like this. It's mildly unsettling. Okay. So we've explored the museum in its entirety according to the achievement. Let's see what's over here. Then we will join the expedition.
May the founder be with you.
And also with you.
Hello, 1K. Nice to meet you. What brings you to Milton's Rest?
Just exploring. I seem to inherently like cats. Sure.
It's funny how common that trait is. At first, I thought it might have been an error in the simulation, but it looks like it was the same for our ancestors. Can you believe that there used to be hundreds of millions of cats on the planet? And people used to make videos of them and share them with the rest of humanity? Must have been incredible. I wonder if they appreciated how good they had it.
Do you have a cat at the moment?
I do. Her name is Patricia. She's very beautiful and very specific in her preferences. She loves sunshine and sitting on people's heads. And she has a psychotic hatred of flies. I don't mean that she tries to catch them like a normal cat. I mean she is furious at the mere fact of their existence.
Tell me about this place.
Well, this is the spot where the founder buried her first cat, Milton. She found Milton just after she woke up, and he lived with her and the first companions for almost 20 years. They say she was heartbroken when he died and swore that one day she would find the means to extend the lifespans of biological organisms.
Is that possible?
But we haven't really tried. It's not really considered part of the goal, you know. So, unfortunately, our cats still die pretty quickly. You fall in love with them, they become a part of your life, and then they're gone.
That's grim.
That's why we built this place, to remember them.
Extend their lives seems cruel not to.
I agree, but it's not how things work around here.
Tell me about cats.
They're incredibly odd creatures. I've had many, and no two are alike. They have strange habits, they do unexpected things. They have
Shelter
zero
dogs?
respect
Oh, no.
for anyone. They're the weirdos of the animal kingdom, basically. And despite that, or maybe because of it, they end up running your life. I once didn't use my recharging station for almost 15 years because one of my cats liked to sleep in it.
Jesus. What's your favorite cat fact?
I think the most amazing fact about cats is that they self-domesticated, which is another way of saying that they're not properly domesticated at all. They just showed up one day and decided to start living with our ancestors. Then, after our ancestors died, they went back to living in the wild, and when we showed up, they moved right back into our homes. Dogs, meanwhile, turned back into wolves. They needed to change to survive. Cats just are.
I need to get going. So here are the cats. Oh, wow, you can cycle next cat. It's just cat pictures. Half angel, half demon, all perfect. Damn. Truly a special creature. So glad I saved you.
Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more.
There are so many cats here. Oh, there's a cat. Pet the cat. Okay, the cat has been pet. Thank you for getting your hair everywhere. Let's see what this last place is over here. That is a statue of what's her name? I've already forgotten it. Alexandra Drennan. Her, yes. It's her logs and whatever that you read in the first game in the tower, I think. Hit me, Jefferson.
Oh, hello there. You must be the long-awaited 1K. Lovely day for a walk, is it not?
It is not. Did you notice a Titanic Greek man appearing in the sky?
Oh, that sounds very dramatic.
So no.
I must admit I wasn't following the stream. This whole completion day business is not for me.
What is this place?
The Alexandra Drennan Memorial. Are you interested in history?
I think so.
How wonderful. I'm not a full-fledged historian, but I do consider myself a bit of an aficionado.
Which particular period of history are you most interested in?
An excellent question. There's so many interesting events to choose from. Obviously, the period just before the end of biological humanity is interesting, and not only from the standpoint of it being the time when we were, in a manner of speaking, conceived, but also because our ancestors were, like ourselves, at a crossroads.
How so?
I don't want to put too much pressure on you, but you are the living embodiment of this historical moment. In you, the goal was accomplished. Our growth is finished, and we are complete. Or are we?
I seem to have been born in an interesting time. Interesting. I have something to think about now. Oh yeah, because I have nothing to think about before.
Then I'm glad that I was the catalyst for new thoughts.
Tell me about the sculpture.
Well, where do I even start? This, my dear 1K, is someone who could very well be considered the mother of us all. A remarkable scientist by the name of Alexandra Drennan, also known as the progenitor. A long time ago, this planet was inhabited by our ancestors, a species of bipedal mammals with unusually large brains. When a particularly lethal virus threatened to wipe out civilization, it was Alexandra Drennan and her team that decided to create the program that would eventually result in the creation of our kind. Without her, you and I would not exist, and everything our ancestors had accomplished would be forgotten.
Why do you admire her?
By studying her writings and recordings, I have learnt that Alexandra Drennan had immovable faith in humanity, in our ability to persevere, in our curiosity, our bravery, our kindness. While we might not share our ancestors' biological characteristics, I'd like to think that we have inherited those other qualities. And I admire Alexandra Drennan for keeping that faith, even when it must have, at times, been quite difficult.
Why do we have a statue?
To commemorate our past, our beginnings. This entire garden is a celebration of where we came from, in part so that we remember the mistakes of the past, and in part so that we may draw strength from those that came before us.
I'm out of here.
Have a nice day.
Give her what? Oh.
DNA is information transmitted across time. The living and the dead are part of the same chain, bound together by chemistry. That's true of all species. But humanity has taken this bond further, thanks to...
I don't want to listen to all of these. Why is this one locked off? That's the one I want to listen to. Yeah, I don't want to listen to all of these, not right now. I'm gonna go... We're gonna go ahead with the expedition. And do a few puzzles before the end of the stream here, because it is getting late and I have a child to take care of in the morning. Be respectful toward each other, respect the traditions of our people, be mindful of the mistakes of our ancestors. Create 1,000 citizens, the ideal number of humans, live in harmony with nature, maintain balance in all things. Be thankful to the progenitor, Alexandra Drennan. Be thankful to the keeper of memories, Arkady Chernyshevsky. Keep bright the memory of Gehenna and its people who found peace. I have not taught him self-reliance yet.
Founder bless you, 1K. How lovely of you to come here, to the very spot where she established the teachings that led to your creation.
I'm trying though, Quispy. Whenever he does something that needs my help, I tell him, that's not very poggers of you. And he just looks at me and cries.
The Founder was born out of the trials of Elohim, an almost impossible test created by our distant ancestors. To pass these trials, she had to embody the most important virtues. She was smart and wise and humble. And through her perseverance, she resurrected humanity itself. With the help of the first companions, she founded this city, which has given our species a chance at redemption.
Who were the first companions? I think we know that. Athena.
They were the first to be born after the founder. 2 whose bodies had been anointed by our ancestors, and 10 who were made whole by the founder herself. They are the wisest of us. Though sadly, some were lost in the early days, before New Jerusalem was built. And some, I'm afraid, some seem to have rejected the founder's teachings.
As one does. What did the founder teach?
The founder taught that humanity was destroyed by its hubris. Our ancestors thought they could play God and treat this planet as something to dominate. They surrendered to a fever of growth and extraction until the planet finally punished them for it. That's why
She's so
the
cheery.
founder created the goal. So we would have something to strive for in her absence, but also a limit we must never pass.
Kind of reminds me of Moira Brown from Fallout 3. Why'd the founder leave?
That's not for us to know.
Oh.
But I believe that one day she will return. It may not be long now. Perhaps after we finish the dome.
Let's
It was
get to work
supposed
on
to
the
be
dome,
finished
then.
before completion day. Well, it doesn't matter. The founder will return when she sees fit.
I have to get going.
Happy completion day, 1K.
Yep. All right. I might have missed something. I think I did. I think we've played around with everything out here. We've talked to everybody. We've looked at all the statues. Milton's Rest, Tablets of the Founder, Memorial, Museum, Gazebo, the Memorial Pavilion. Memorial Pavilion. Is that this?
A1K.
Hey. Oh, there was a cat there. Oh. Yeah, we did. We tried to come up here. And it's closed. Yeah, this is the memorial. Okay. So yeah, we did everything that we could do. So let's get going. The expedition. Out of the way, jerk ass.
Founder bless you.
Sign the petition. We'll be able to see really well from up here. If we missed anything. Did it, did it, did it. Tried to do it, did it. And then the museum with the 3 puzzles in it. Dude, this is pretty cool. Didn't go out there. To those islands. Didn't go out there at all. Feeling like maybe I need to go down and go check that out. So the elevator isn't just a loading screen. It's actually something you can skip. Woo! You guys see 1K? Dancing in the pond, running through the grass. Like, why can't he just stay on the sidewalks like the rest of us? Like right over here, right? Watch there be some sort of gate or something I can't get through. Archaeological gardens. Simple utensil used to transport nutrients to an ancient human's mouth, often found in conjunction with a knife and spoon. What's up? Humans invented complex magnification devices in order to better understand the component parts of the world they inhabited. This led to major discoveries in biology, physics, philosophy, and many other fields. Jigsaw puzzle. Oh, good, a gun. that a toothbrush? The ancient human mastication apparatus required frequent maintenance. This device is theorized to be an advanced electrical tool for this purpose, although some scholars maintain that its actual use was ritualistic and intended to mark the sunrise and sunset. I need to get new batteries for my spin brush. I need to get a new spin brush, I think. Printed edition of the complete works of Straton on Stygiria, a materialist philosopher who defined the Talos Principle, edited by Athaniosis. God. I like the spin brush, it seems to eat batteries a lot.
Dude.
Dude.
You're 1K.
1K.
So nice to meet you, dude. I saw you in the completion day stream.
No way.
Hey, you checked out all this ancient stuff?
Dude. You know someone with that name? Really? Yeah, that's why I'm here.
Me too.
Dude.
Oh, this is amazing, isn't it?
Totally. Tell me about yourself, I guess.
I'm almost as new as you are. I'm 99A, so I've only been around for a year or so. I'm still trying to get the hang of this. Pretty cool, though, right? I mean, existence is totally gnarly. Not sure I used that right.
Athanasio? I can't say it, Quispy. That's... What do you think about the goal?
I'm sure the founder knew what she was doing. I mean, our ancestors did sort of mess up, right? So we should probably take it easy with the expanding of stuff. Plus, did you see that trippy sky projection thing? That was some freaky stuff, man. Just seems safer to stay in the city.
Definitely better to be careful. Do you really think so?
Sure I do. When I first left the birthing lab, I was so overwhelmed that I hid in my quarters for 3 weeks straight. And if I'm being honest, that's sort of where I want to be right now.
Tell me about these human artifacts.
They're pretty neat, huh? My favorite is that thing called a toilet. Our ancestors had to use it like 3 times a day to do a memory dump. And if they didn't, they freaking exploded! Imagine having to deal with that sort of anxiety all the time. Bummer, huh?
Yeah. What do you think Prometheus
Honestly,
is?
Based on everything I know of ancient human culture, I think he's a ghost.
Oh. No such thing as ghosts.
I don't know, dude. If ghosts don't exist, why did
Hey,
they make
Ace, how you
so
doing?
many movies about them?
Have they updated this to allow you to turn off the AI and temporal graphics settings? I have no idea. Diction is unusual.
Yeah, dude. I thought this voice pack would give me a bit of confidence, help me stand out, you know?
Yeah, I don't even
I'm
know
not
what you
sure
mean.
it's working.
Dude.
Dude is an old human word that means an excellent person. I like to use it because I think we should all be excellent to each other.
Better be going, I guess.
Right. Before you go, dude, maybe you can help me? I'm not sure I should keep this voice back. What do you think?
I think
You're
it's cool.
1K. You're special.
You're good.
I'm happy to go with whatever you recommend.
Keep it. Stick with it. It's unique.
All right. Excellent. Thanks, dude.
Tell Purple what to do about his voice. All right. What are you talking about, Ace? AI and temporal graphics. Would it be in here somewhere? I don't see anything like that. I don't see anything like what you might be talking about. Motion sickness? Could it be in there somewhere? Notice it being blurry to a distracting sense? No. I have not. Currency. Soccer ball. I just don't feel like reading all those right now. I'm trying to... when I started up, there was some screen tearing. I just turned on VSync. That's the only thing I've changed. But everything else I've left default. Piece of sanitary hardware used to dispose of biological excretions resulting from food and water intake required to power ancient human biology. Such hardware was connected to a vast network of subterranean pipes leading to wastewater treatment facilities, a classic example of ancient infrastructure used to control their impact on the environment. Wow, they're actually, a massage aid used by ancient humans to combat muscle fatigue and other physical ailments common to biological organisms. This prevented pain, the ancient human equivalent of error code 704, 705, and 921 through 932.
Oh, it's you. Number 1000. Today is completion day, isn't it? Sorry, I turned off all the streams. Founder bless you, I guess.
Yeah. You all right?
Not really, no. But I don't want to burden you with my problems on your special day.
Go ahead.
You're as new to this world as it gets, 1K. What do you think might give you a sense of meaning?
I don't know, a cat?
That life is actually worth living.
And me a cat. Contributing to society, obeying orders, pursuing my own self-interest, love, spirituality, combination of factors. I have no idea. Eesh. Probably a combination, because I don't think any one of these would be good by itself.
That's probably correct. But I've tried a lot of different approaches, and there's always been something missing.
Then where can meaning be found?
Love, 1K.
Oh.
It's our only point of access to the divine.
Oh.
Our only way of transcending ourselves without losing what makes us unique. I'm absolutely certain. But
what?
But the right person for me hasn't been born yet. None of the people in this city are who I'm looking for, and if we really stop making new citizens, I'll be alone forever.
Well, that's depressing. I don't think there's one specific person who's the only one we can love. Love isn't something you find out there. It's something you build with another person. I don't think love is that important. You deserve to find love. We all do. You need to learn to love yourself instead.
That
what a cliche.
Is the kind of self-important, smug nonsense our ancestors used to tell themselves.
Oh, it's terrific.
Self-improvement, self-empowerment, self. That's the attitude that cost them the world. It's not enough, 1K.
Oh.
It might be a start, but it's not enough.
Okay. Thanks for the chat. I'm fucking off. You hear the game saves your responses and sends them to your employer? I need an employer. I need an employer to read my responses. There's nothing out here. So that's it. Oh, hey. Random robot. Can I jump back in this way? No. So there's nothing else out here. Just this guy moping. Alright, now... what's this? Belmarsh. What's up?
Founder bless you, friend.
And also with you. What are you doing out here?
I'm meditating.
Oh.
Letting go of narratives like time and space and simply allowing the illusion that is my ego to merge with everything that surrounds it.
Sounds like a horrific violation of the conscious self. That sounds like nonsense. That sounds like a beautiful experience of unity. Horrific violation of the conscious self.
The fear you feel is just part of your ego. Let it go.
No.
Relax.
Who are you?
The name I currently go by is Belmarsh. As to who I am, that changes and shifts, don't you find?
I've been alive for an
Every person
hour.
is an ongoing story, full of twists and turns and surprises.
You see what happened at the dam?
Yes, I did, but
And?
I'm not particularly perturbed by it.
Okay.
Events occur, my friend, that's all. At the end of the day, we are all one. You are the founder, and so am I, and Prometheus is just another story we're telling ourselves.
I'm gonna go now. All right, now I'm really gonna go up to the.
Happy completion day.
Yeah, exactly. Anything else to be learned here? Okay. Cats. Tablets. It is. This game is beautiful. The first game definitely had its charm and looked nice. This is something else, you know. They really outdid themselves in this one. And we're just right at the beginning. Okay. Let's double check it for a third or fourth time. Those islands are nothing. You can tell because there's nothing. We just were there. These islands were nothing. I think we went out there too. I can't really remember. Maybe not, but it doesn't matter. Been there. Oh, hey, you know. Yeah, we're good. Okay, let's see if we can get some puzzles in. What's that? Anyway. Someone to talk to. Hermanibus.
What can I do for you, 1K?
Not much, actually. Oh, okay. How did you decide to become involved in politics? How do you feel about Byron?
It was a time of great uncertainty.
Oh,
The founder had
70
left us,
years ago.
and our society was at a crossroads. History teaches us that during such times, terrible passions may seize the people. Madness, anger, revolution, civil war. Our fragile city could not afford such things. That is why the founder gave us the goal, a path to equilibrium, not only for the planet, but for ourselves. I merely picked up where she left off.
How do you feel about Byron?
He is one of the first companions, and as such has done more for our city than you or I ever will.
Oh?
I simply wish he could be more reasonable.
What's your vision of the future?
I believe we can exist quietly, happily, without imposing ourselves on this world, finding meaning within ourselves and in the natural miracles that surround us.
I feel attacked. And I have to go.
It's always a pleasure to speak to a citizen.
Service guarantees citizenship. Would you like to know more? Hey, Jeremy.
Hello, 1K.
Hi.
This expedition is taking a lot of our resources. I'm really not sure it's a good idea. But what's done is done. So I have a lot of work to get on with.
Who are you?
I'm the mayor's chief aide.
Oh. You do?
All the things no one else wants to do. Polling the citizenry, implementing new policies, recording decisions, fielding questions people could answer elsewhere.
You make a recent events.
Our goal as custodians of New Jerusalem is survival and stability. Our ancestors proved human civilization is precarious. This apparition in the sky, and now your expedition to its supposed source, these are more precarious than stable.
Hey, how did everybody get in my room?
Cyanide, thank you so much for the raid. How are you doing? How you doing? How was the, what the hell is extermination? How was it? What is it, and how was it? Hope you had a good stream. Guys, you know the drill. Go follow Cyanide or be banned forever. I don't make the rules. It's the way Twitch works, I guess. Bans for everybody. You know when you can click on somebody's name and see how many times they've been timed out or banned? An old PS2 horror game? No shit. That's cool. A lot like The Thing. Okay. I don't know The Thing. But PS2 horror game, I can think of a few good old PS2 horror games. So I got an idea of what, well, maybe I got an idea. Got your ass handed to you? That sounds like a PS2 horror game. Well, welcome Raiders. We're playing, what's it called? Talos Principle II. We're talking to everybody a lot and solving some puzzles occasionally. So welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for that raid, Cyanide. I appreciate that.
You represent the completion of the goal.
We're in the middle of
I'm proud of what we've achieved and the restraint we show in not pushing ourselves further.
We're about to get into some puzzles, hopefully. We'll see.
For our people to be happy with what we have. Some of us may have an adventurous spirit, but that can never be sated. What matters to me is having my loved ones around me, safe and secure.
Thanks, I won't keep you any longer. We started the game, for those of you who weren't here at the beginning, we started the game, we did the tutorial puzzles, and then we've been here talking ever since.
So, what's the verdict?
It's
Are we
been
going?
It's been a lot of talking. I was not anticipating this, but it's been really fascinating stuff.
I guess Byron was pretty convincing, huh? Well, we'll see. I just wonder how much of the city is going to fall apart while I'm gone.
Yeah, there were a bunch of cat pictures.
Actually, we haven't been formally introduced. I'm Melville, New Jerusalem's only decent engineer. Saved you from the elevator.
Nice to meet you. People call me 1K.
Pleasure. Now let's get this show on the road.
I don't have a proper
you ready
name.
To go?
Yes. Sounds like a lot better time over. Let's.
Here we go. Hold
it's
on
probably
to your
a
hats.
6 in one hand, half a dozen in the other
Update those
situation.
language libraries.
Thank you for coming along, everyone. We have a chance to make a real difference here. It's not just about what we find on that island. It's about who we want to be as a people, as a civilization. To remind ourselves that we used to be wanderers, explorers. We used to yearn for distant shores and dream of building new cities. Let's see if we can rekindle that flame a little.
All right, this is going to be a long journey, so I would like to ask you to switch to sleep mode to conserve power until we arrive at the island.
Nighty-night.
Oh. I guess we're doing that.
You have chosen a dangerous path.
Have I?
A path that will demand sacrifice. But that, my child, is how the future is built.
Wakey, wakey, robot people. Say goodbye to Elohim and say hello to the mysterious island.
So they do acknowledge that they're also
report, please.
robots.
We hit some headwinds over the ocean, so fuel consumption turned out a bit higher than expected, but we should be okay. We're approaching the center of the island now. This should be the location of the largest of the artificial structures we detected.
How large are we talking? Do we have precise measurements?
It should be coming into view just about... Whoa. It's big.
You can say that again.
That is a bloody megastructure. If I had a spine, it'd be shivering.
Ha! I knew this would be exciting. Yakut, find us a place to set down.
Yeah.
On it.
I finished the first game. I didn't get all of the stars.
Incredible.
I got most of them though.
Remember to turn on streaming, everyone?
See those puzzles down there? You can walk to those.
Have I ever mentioned that I hate flying? If our creators had intended us to fly,
I
they'd
didn't
have given us
finish the
jetpacks.
DLC.
And touchdown.
One of the reviews I read for the DLC
I'm sure
before
you're
I bought
just
it.
as excited as I am, but let's at least have some semblance of order. Yakut, I want a map of the island and a molecular analysis of, well, everything. Melville, tell me what the giant pyramid does. The rest of us will start exploring.
Shouldn't the expedition leader stay at the VTOL?
Oh, for Christ's sake, they won't let me
Why do
talk.
you hate fun, Al?
I don't hate fun. I'm just mildly suspicious of it.
Excellent. Then we can all go.
I got most of the stars. I can't remember exactly how many I'm still missing. But I got most of them. The DLC, before I bought it, one of the reviews I read said, I think it was a negative review. It said, this is really only intended for people who truly love the first game and are looking for an insanely difficult challenge. And I want to say it's divided up into 3 sections. And the first section I went through, I got all the stars and everything first try. It really didn't even take that long, and I was done with it. The second one, I have been stuck on. I've tried to play it a few different times, and I've been stuck on it for a long time.
This underground
It
structure
is truly
seems to be
difficult.
part of some kind of transport system. No power, though.
I'm not making any promises, but I might be able to fix the transport system.
Isn't this how
However,
they
I don't like
travel
just
back in time in
randomly
Time Cop?
poking at things. That's how you get electrocuted. So please check the surrounding structures to see if you can find anything that might help me make sense of this stuff. Schematics,
Hey,
blueprints.
Gizmo. How's it going,
A
man?
manual would be great.
Find schematics. Okay. I enjoy the parts of this game that make you think so long and hard that you kind of forget what you were actually doing in the first place. And then I also really enjoy the ones where it's just click, 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 let me get through it. I think this game does a really good job of balancing the 2 types of puzzles. Oh, nice, Quispy. That looks good.
Gates.
That looks really
I wonder
good.
what's behind those. Has to be something special, right?
You know what would be special? An explanation.
Okay. Well, we're not going in there yet, but it's on our radar. Let's see.
Hey, 1K, check out these coordinates. This seems different from the other structures. Older.
Yeah, watch out for mole rats. Rad roaches.
Looks like they were running some sort of experiment here.
Talos Principle II-A. A fragment from Stratton's on the universe. Amintus, I grant you then that man is indeed like Talos and cannot escape his material nature despite his claims of metaphysics, as you have many times said. Nicomachus, too many perhaps. Stratton, repetition is the mother of teaching, at least when the students are hard-headed. But what does that tell us about the nature of the universe, which is what we were discussing? That is the next question we must undertake to answer. We begin with the self because that is what determines our existence as individuals, but the self cannot exist without that which surrounds it. The citizen lives within the city, and the city lives within the cosmos. So now we must apply the principle we have discovered to the wider world and ask, if man is like a machine, Could it be that the universe is similar in nature? And if so, what follows from that fact? Footnotes. The use of the term metaphysics in this contest is likely an error introduced in the Trebizond manuscript. The fragmentary, Jesus Christ, manuscript controversially uses superstitions instead. Okay, we can't read that one. So let's get the schematics. Zoop.
Thanks, 1K. Let's see what we've got here. The file format is the same one we use in New Jerusalem, although some parts
Is this
aren't loaded
tutorializing me
correctly.
right here? How
And it
dare it?
crashed. Hold on. There we go. Okay. You know what? I'll hack together a solution for the transport system.
Oh my god, I think this is tutorializing me. If it's not, then it's got a funny way of showing it. Okay, what else do we got here? Nothing. Turn to the station. Got it. Anything else we need to see over here? What's this?
That sort of looks like a temple.
Sure does. Oh, Jesus Christ. I am very respectful of temples, obviously. Alright, let's head back. Why is that there? Huh. Oh, here it comes. It's gonna do its thing again.
Am I in sleep mode, or did that thing just materialize out of thin air?
Melville, I want an analysis of that particle cloud.
I'm gonna go get it.
Anyone got a butterfly net?
Okay, maybe I'm not gonna go get it. Huh. Alright. Thought we were gonna go investigate. Turn to the station. Oh, this station? Right, station. Where'd the capsule? Capsule. Boop.
I'm connecting the transport system to our interface. Hold on.
Hang on, I gotta look at TikTok. Seriously, what the founder was that thing in the sky? We all saw it, right? I didn't actually accidentally turn on sleep mode while Herman was talking, did I? It's always tempting. We all saw it. Can confirm. I believe it was a sign from the founder. What else could it be on this of all days? Pretty incoherent for a sign. It didn't even finish whatever it was trying to say. What does the founder have energy insufficiency problems too? Founder works in mysterious ways. Maybe it really was a sign. Thank you, 1K. I'm glad you see it that way. We must remain open to possibilities of miracles. In what possible way could that garbled mess have been a sign? I know you all have been looking forward to playing the winners of the biannual Gehenna Memorial Interactive Fiction Exhibition, now in its 312th edition, at the Gehenna Memorial Pavilion. Unfortunately, due to our power management and distribution plan, the pavilion will have to remain closed a little longer. Thank you for your patience. This text adventures are the only things that breaks me out of my monotony. Why prioritize this pointless completion day celebration over an expedition people actually care about? Art is one of the last things we actually still do. That going out the window as well now. Debate regarding our power management plan is definitely welcome, and you all will be able to express yourselves in the next election. but this thread was just meant as an announcement. I apologize for enabling replies to begin with. Okay, we don't need any of that right now. Travel to East 1. Oh, here we go.
Where is the capsule taking 1K?
You should have thought of
To
that before you
enclosed
put me in it.
area in the eastern lowlands. I put all the information we have on the map screen. Check out your interface.
Thanks. Sorry, my bad.
We'll catch up with you soon.
Read the
1K.
manual, Alcatraz. Fucking cool, man.
This place is magnificent. Look at that tower. I wonder what it's for.
Okay. One. Let's go to 1 first, I think. Probably. Yeah, let's go to 1. RGB shifting.
Is that a puzzle?
Why would
There
there be
is.
a puzzle?
Let's solve it and find out. Go
Okay.
ahead.
I have a reoccurring nightmare just like this.
So you do need to have 2 colors hooked up to it. I guess I need another one.
Wow, it's so good.
Less than 3, I love your face.
Secret Life, thank you so much for the 28 months and the Prime subscription. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Okay, let's get that one now. And now we need green and yellow and blue and green.
Whoa, I'm reading
Whoa,
an
indeed.
enormous energy spike.
It's another particle cloud.
It's headed for the lake.
Oh, 1 is now completely solved then. It's like that.
I think the cloud's been absorbed by some sort of device.
Fascinating. Melvin?
Yeah. I'll add it to the pile of weird stuff.
Oh, that can't just carry it? Wait, no. This should work, right? Explain this. What is this? You have no tokens. You are not alone in your quest for the light. Find one of my sparks and I will free the fire hidden in this labyrinth. What?
Looks like Prometheus has given us a way to circumvent some of these puzzles.
Oh, I don't want to
Each
do
puzzle
that.
has a backdoor. I guess the mythological Prometheus was kind of a trickster, so that tracks.
Okay, I don't want to do that, though. I want to solve this motherfucker. So, okay. These are converters, not connectors. Red. Trying to... But that can't be... That can't be combined. I gotta somehow get this between this and this. I am missing something. I can't just grab it from here, can I? No. I demand explanations. If this can't reach around, this can't reach over here. And this can't carry it any further. Can I connect to it? I can. Why? It's got to have more than one. Like, I could do this, right? Okay, okay. Hold on. So I need something to turn into red, so I need these two turn into green. So that'll give me a green off of that. And then this and this will turn into red. Fucking first try. Okay. Dude, the victory music is very satisfying. What are these?
I've been playing around with this machine that absorbs the particle clouds. As far as I can tell, it uses the energy of the particles to build giant tetrominos?
Excuse me?
It's another puzzle. Collect enough energy, build a bridge, access the tower.
Okay.
I think.
What is this, a theme park?
Maybe it's an experiment. A rat maze.
It seems like an echo of the simulation. Not a deliberate recreation, but built around the same core principles. Let's not jump to conclusions, though. What's clear is that this place was meant to be explored. So let's do that.
Those things, the two little triangles on there kind of imply that those will be the, get big. All right. Give me a kiss. Love you. Okay. Oh. And I can't just take red and do red, right? Nope, that would be too easy. Oh! Oh, goodness. Okay. Thanks for the illegal recommendations. Which illegal recommendations are those? Final Fantasy 14. Which illegal recommendations? Already forgot what I might have recommended. Oh! Nope, I still don't know. Are you talking about mods? We're allowed to talk about them. I think we're not supposed to be showing them like in action. I kind of do when I stream the game, like some of them are on, but I shouldn't. I'm bad at that. Oh. The hunt one? Yeah. One that shows the vendor, the gathering one that shows where stuff is. The gathering one that shows you where stuff is. What's that one called? That one is... The gathering log does that. Gather Buddy? I'll have to look at that. I'm just curious now what that would be. Because the gathering log will show you what stuff where. Good. One that shows the monster drops. Oh! The loot locations one? Yeah, it's handy. Handy as hell. Handy as hell! So we need blue and green for this. Need to be able to keep this open too. We have blue. Good. Need to be able to make green and then send it over there. Well, I sent blue over there instead. Sweet and salty? So far I've only got sweets. This is a good game. I really am enjoying it so far. Okay, this needs to be both of these so that it produces blue. That's not blue. Then in order to get... See, you guys see how that worked, right? You take the red from here and the green from here and combine it to this one to make blue. Then from this one, you take the green from here and the blue that you just made and combine that to make red to open the door. Sweet. It controls really well. It's got a great story so far. It's interesting. It looks and sounds beautiful. Controls beautifully. Did I say that? It is more of the same of the first game, except not.
I ran the
like,
samples I collected so far.
It's the same as the first game, only
results are in
more.
line with what
I
we
guess
expected in this type of environment. The samples from the above ground structures, though, I tried dating them, but the results just don't make sense. None of the typical molecular markers are present. These walls could have been made 10,000 years ago or yesterday. I could try to estimate an age based on erosion and plant growth, but I'm not sure that would make sense given how weird everything else is.
Good work, Yakut. Keep at it.
What is this? What is this?
Another set of golden gates. These must be connected to the ones near the megastructure.
There was a harder set of puzzles in the simulation, right? And maybe they're like that. I know 1K is probably like, yay, harder puzzles. But to me, that sounds like error code 704. No thanks.
I was trying to see, or I was trying to get an idea of maybe where these triangles, if they're actually something to collect. Oh yeah, Secret Life, definitely. I don't even use, like, I don't use any of the graphics ones. I only use, like, vendor quality of life style shit. Kind of boring like that. Can I get to these? No. Oh, I know what to do, though. Junk. Easy. Easy. Yeah. Yeah. Make the character page only show... Yeah, I got that same one. Make the character page show useful stuff. Yeah, exactly. It's 1K like. Has anyone actually met him? By the Founder's Pistons. I hope he's interested in mechanical engineering or something. Desperately need more people to keep the city functional so we don't have to rely on Melville to repair the stuff that Pellegrino fixes. Hey, remember when you fixed the door to the mayor's office? How long was Herman stuck in there? Trap one mayor in his office for a week and you're marked for life. I hope he's an artist. We really need some new stories, new ideas to lift our spirits. You know, if we just keep growing, we won't have to worry about this and we won't have to imprison poor 1K in a cage of expectations. 1K will be whatever the progenitor intended him to be and whatever the founder foresaw when she established the goal. He's really interested in history, which is an excellent start. Some of you could learn a thing or two from his attitude. Did we talk to that guy? I don't know. Don't know who I want to be, still deciding. Don't see a contradiction between engineering and art. I'll find my own path. I want to explore. I'm sure the founder's intent will reveal itself. I don't see a contradiction. Right, of course, it's a false dichotomy. There's no need to feel pressured, 1K. I was just curious. But without power and resources, there is no art. Just saying. Permission to share your personal data. Okay, we met in New Jerusalem, if you remember. I spoke to my friends. The whole mysterious island expedition thing has the city a bit on edge. I have some questions for you before I make any introductions. Do you consent to my gathering and sharing your personal data? What am I signing up to? My friends just want some assurance you're the right kind of person. If you want to know what's really going on, you have to play along. You can back out at any time, but if you don't engage with the process, well, you won't get to engage with the process at all. It's up to you. What if by consenting I miss out on something else? I'll give you some advice, newbie. When your choices matter in this world, you'll know about it. It's somehow built in. Oh, that's funny. When you face a dilemma and both options look good, for sure you'll miss out on something. When you face a dilemma and both options look good, then for sure you'll miss out on something. Trust your gut, you can't go wrong. This right now is not one of those dilemmas. You should come along for the ride, that's your advice. Sure, okay. Good choice. There's 6 questions, standard vetting procedure. Get the best results if you answer in whatever way is most true to you. Question 1. Which is more important when making good decisions? Compassion or knowledge? Compassion. Thank you. Question 2. Is it ever okay to lie or misdirect in order to keep a secret? Yes. See, my friends will be most interested in that particular answer. Question 3. When people do wrong, they deserve to be punished for it beyond what is necessary for our own protection? No. No one deserves to suffer unnecessarily. You can dislike the question, apparently. Phew, that one's controversial. I'm glad it's not me that has to answer these. Question 4. Now it gets metaphysical. In your opinion, can the world be reduced to mechanical parts? Or is existence just weirder than we'll ever really know? It's both. The universe is reducible to universal basic laws. The universe is weird and we'll never fully understand it. It's both. Are we going to tell the kid about Santa or are we going to tell him the truth? Kind of both. It's kind of both, if that makes any sense at all. I know it's difficult to translate our infinite reality into binary language. Nonetheless, I suggest if you have any natural inclination toward either idea, you answer that way, even if it's not strictly correct. But if you insist, I'll communicate your apathy to my companions. The universe is weird. We'll never fully understand it. Glad you understood that question, because it's all Greek to me. Question 5. Can things really change for the better for good? Or do good times and bad just come around in cycles? Eventually, change for the better is always followed by change for the worse. Human progress is showing things can get better and stay that way. False dilemma? It is kind of a false dilemma. Yeah, I don't know if that one was metaphysics or politics, but regardless, I don't like it either. Final question. Which is more important to the success of a civilization, to respect the lessons of our past or to rewrite the rules for our future? We should not let our future be defined by our past. We should not disregard the wisdom which has brought us here. We should not let our future be defined by our past. Not disregard the wisdom that has brought us here. It depends. Yeah, it depends. That's sort of a cop-out if you ask me, but on that note, I guess we're done here. Okay, hold on. Last-minute addition. It's a weird one. I know who this one came from. Question 7. Can praying for something make it more likely to come true? No, prayer has no effect on it. Noted. I think that's everything I need. I'll forward your answers to my friends and let you know if any of them is interested in taking things further. Okay. Go for it. Robots. I'm supposed to fucking pray to. Okay. Number 5. I'm not sure where to start looking for those triangles, because I'm sure they're around here fucking somewhere, you know? Yeah, we've talked about the Santa Easter Bunny thing a little bit. And the idea is to kind of, I think, do it until he starts questioning if it's real. And at that point, it's like, well, here's the thing, you know, and kind of explain it. Trevor. Trevor Percival Donovan, known to his friends simply as Trev, never as Percy, was part of the extended lifespan project that formed the backbone of the simulation and the archive. He helped put together the hardware that made all of us possible. Like Alexandra Drennan, he left behind a series of messages to the future. But unlike Alexandra Drennan or Arkady Chernyshevsky, Jesus Christ, he was forgotten. Not one building or street in New Jerusalem was named after him. I dug up his files from the archive, and I've been thinking about them a lot. Some people who insist it's lying and they never want to lie to their kids. You think there are some things that are just magical, and let things be magical. The way I think, I'll have to ask my wife, because, to be honest, this is one of those things that she can be in charge of. I don't care. The way I understood it was, once he's old enough to start questioning the thing, that there's no point to lying to him anymore, and just to explain why something like that exists, you know? It can be magical for a few years, and then once he's like, hang on a second, you know, then the jig is up. Okay. We have transferred Trevor.
So I heard that Alexandra is recording these time capsules for you out there, I guess? Robot people of the future, hi. And I thought to myself, surely they'll want to hear more than the wisdom and insight of a brilliant scientist like Alexandra Drennan. Surely they also want to know what I was thinking, a dumbass hardware engineer from Staten Island. Tell us about your insights, Trevor. Why did you spend your last months on Earth helping a crazy old Russian guy build the world's biggest backup drive? Well, let me tell you my story. When I was... Yes, Frank. I'm recording right now.
Yeah, Frank.
Uh-huh. No.
Good night, Quispy.
You know what? Why don't you go...
Good night, Quispy. Thanks so much for being here. I'm about to wrap up myself, too, guys. My brain is starting to turn to mush. I'm having trouble reading as clearly. And yeah, I'm just kind of gonna want to call it a day soon. Well, wait a minute. If I pick this up, this is kind of what I mean. This isn't coming through here. See? That's just not gonna happen. It's through there. Nothing. Nothing is through here. So we want this. Cool. Now this opens that door. Where was the... Fuck, right there? Seriously? Okay, I know how to do this. I thought I knew how to do this. Oh. Here we go. There we go. And that's how we do this one. Beautiful. Incoming group call.
I have good news and I have bad news.
What's up?
Still no idea what those particle clouds are, but I've managed to fix the transport system. I
Cool.
mean, I fixed another bit of it. Well, it goes
means
to
I could
one
get
more
back, right?
station now. Don't
Oh.
complain. 2 stations are better than none.
What was the problem?
If I didn't know any better, I'd say it was sabotage.
All right, which of
The
you
whole
sons of
system is
bitches?
a mess.
Let's not make any assumptions. Yakut, what does the next site look like?
It's a plateau in the mountains. Seems like more of an open area with scattered structures, less enclosed. Couldn't tell much from the drone feed. There's a lot of trees. Looks pretty though.
Okay. Keep exploring, everyone, but stay alert.
Okay. We will keep exploring next time. Probably not tomorrow. I have no idea where my last save was. I have literally no idea where my last save was. That's kind of annoying. Okay, I think it's right there. There's, you can't see it, but right here there's a little flashing 2. So I'm going to stop game. There you go. Saved 5 seconds ago. Perfect. We're going to end there, guys. Thank you so much for watching. It has been an absolute pleasure, blast, and all that stuff. I'm going to raid. Here, let's raid Brett. Playing Cult of the Lamb. Go be part of his cult if you want. Thank you guys for being here. I might not see you tomorrow. If I do, it'll be really late, because I got stuff I got to do tomorrow. And yeah, that's all I can think of. If I don't see you tomorrow, then I'll see you on Wednesday. Actually, I might not see you on Wednesday. I'm going to be doing plasma again. I'm going to start that back up. And my first day back, I'm going to go on Wednesday. So I might not see you until Thursday. We'll see how things go. We'll see how late I get home from these things tomorrow and on Wednesday. And we'll see just exactly what kind of time I actually end up with. It's 10 o'clock right now, so it's possible that I'll get a couple hours of something in. but I don't want to make any promises. Also, these are activities that are going to leave me exhausted, especially the plasma. Thank you for being here, Persephone. And thank you guys all for hanging out. I appreciate you. Go say hi to Brett. Give him whatever wave emote you got. And ask to join his cult. And I will see you guys later. Take care. If I don't see you tomorrow, the next day, take care. And, have a good one. All that other stuff. I'll be around in Discord and stuff. I'm especially around in the mornings, hanging out in voice. So if you ever want to, pop in and say hi. Good night, everybody. Have a good one.